93 Boxing, I'm back with a quick video. Robert Guerrero is going to fight Omar Figueroa today, or it's going to be technically Sunday in the UK here, because I think they'll fight like 3, 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning in UK's time. Now he's going to fight Omar Figueroa. Now keep in mind, Robert Guerrero had a fight with Floyd Mayweather Jr. He had a fight with Andre Berto, and Andre Berto back in the day was considered on a higher level than he is now. Robert Guerrero also fought. Who else did he fight? Danny Garcia. But you know, Robert Guerrero, when he was fighting Andre Berto, he came off the Andre Berto win and he fought Floyd Mayweather Jr. And even a few fights after that, Robert Guerrero was considered the shit. He was, not the shit completely, but he was considered a top fighter. He was considered one of the best welterweights out there. I didn't make any videos at the time. It was like, 2013? At the time? Shit. But yeah, Robert Guerrero was considered the shit. And I feel like Robert Guerrero was a decent fighter, a good fighter on a higher level. He was not no elite fighter, man. He was not no world-class fighter. I never thought Robert Guerrero was like this top fighter. I never thought he was as good as Victor Ortiz as well, or Andre Berto. Andre Berto just for the wrong fight. Robert Guerrero at 147 in the Andre Berto fight, in the Selçuk Aydin and all that fight, seemed flat-footed. He's durable, and he's got some pop. He can pressure you a bit here and there, but he's roughly flat-footed. He's not the slowest fighter out there, but he can be pretty slow, sluggish and shit. It's like, man, Robert Guerrero he's heading towards bum status. He really lost to a cab driver, a literal cab driver. This guy is actually an actual cab driver. I'm not making it up. What's his name? I forgot. David Peralta, or David Emmanuel Peralta from Argentina. He really lost the fight convincingly, got dropped as well. It's like, I know Peralta seems like a good fighter for a cab driver, but damn. He had fought Danny Garcia before that. Now, obviously, he had no chance against Danny Garcia. He fought Aaron Martinez before that, right? Now, Aaron Martinez is a guy who, he really didn't have that many knockouts, and he dropped Robert Guerrero. It was really a competitive fight. I never watched it fully. I thought it was I didn't really have an opinion. Maybe people saying Robert Guerrero won. Okay, cool. The fact that you got dropped means that win, no matter how you won, is a loss. That's how people are going to see it. He lost to Keith Thurman. There's no shame in losing to Keith Thurman. But then you had a competitive fight with Kamagai, and I was like, I was with one of my friends. This is like after Floyd Mayweather fight, right? He fought Kamagai. And I was like, man, see this guy, right? He's just sitting there banging and shit. He's not using no fucking skills. This guy ain't shit. Robert Guerrero ain't all that, man. For real. Robert Guerrero has so much hype, and I was like, it's only a matter of time. That hype is going to just go away, and it's never going to come back. You still need some sort of talent for that hype to come back, even if you fall off a little bit. And Robert Guerrero, at 135, he was pretty decent, but at 147, he wasn't shit, man. He really wasn't shit. He never should have got a Floyd Mayweather payday, in my opinion. I don't feel like he deserved it. He technically deserved it because, I guess, I don't know, man. But I feel like he would have never gave Floyd Mayweather any trouble. Any trouble, man. I never thought this guy would give Floyd Mayweather a competitive fight. It was ridiculous. And then he fought Floyd Mayweather Jr. He fought Andre Berto before that. He fought Selçuk Aydin before that. Again, this was another fight where he damn near used pretty much little to no skills. And the only reason he beat Selçuk Aydin is because pretty much of the work rate. He had a little bit faster hands, but he wasn't shit, man. It's like Michael Katsidis. I've heard the name before, but I've never, who is this guy really? Michael Katsidis. Right? And Robert Guerrero is unable to knock this guy out. I know, ever the late 135 pound when he fought, he was a decent fighter, but Michael Katsidis, in my opinion, was not all that, man. Honestly, I know people are going to disagree with that. Some people will. But in the late 135 pound that Robert Guerrero fought to 147, he wasn't shit. He never was shit. Like, I know the Selçuk Aydin fight, he kind of stepped up to the weight division, but still, man, you still want to see skills. Like, it's one thing to move up weight division and you're struggling because of you moved up weight division, but this guy is not showing any skills, because sometimes fighters move up weight divisions, but they display a certain skill, and then you, after the fight, you make up a mind like, yeah, this guy is not, he's trying to acclimate to the weight. He hasn't acclimated yet, but it's still in your mind. You have this thing that, okay, this guy still has the skills that he's displaying. But Robert Guerrero, it's like he lost everything. Fucking skill. He had good footwork. Robert the Ghost Guerrero. Robert the Ghost Guerrero was, the name Ghost came from him being elusive, and he ain't no elusive no more, man. Everyone can hit that target. For real, everyone can hit the target. And it's like, damn, this Robert Guerrero, like, he ain't never all that. The hype that he had, like, it's because his dad was talking shit, and then him fighting Andre Berto. Then he fought Floyd Mayweather. He was never all that, man. And he's gonna reach bomb status. I hope he doesn't, because that would be quite sad. He still has a family to feed. And Robert Guerrero, when he fought Aaron Martinez, I heard his grandfather died or some shit, which obviously can never affect in your fight. But it's like, to me, it was like, I wasn't even surprised, because he never was, he's a good fighter, he's a world level fighter, but he never was a top fighter. Like, never. At 147, never at 147. But yeah, man, I want to see Robert Guerrero at 140. He's been acclimated to 147, I guess. He's taking punches from 147 fighters. He's been down against Keith Thurman, but, he took a lot of Keith Thurman shots, and he took Danny Garcia's shots. They're big punches. And I want to see Robert Guerrero at 140. I think that's the move he should make. He's never even that big of a 147 anyway. Never was. Like, would he even be a big 140 fighter? Maybe. I mean, there's Adrian Broner, there's Terence Crawford at 140, and I think they might be bigger. Oh, I don't know, man. Let me know what you think. Do you think Robert Guerrero should move down to 140? I don't know why he's fighting Omar Figueroa at 147. I don't even know who's going to win, to be honest, because I feel like Robert Guerrero should win, just because he's Robert Guerrero and all the hype. I have seen Omar Figueroa fight once against Ricky Burns, and I can't even remember. I think he beat Ricky Burns. So he's not a complete bum either. He's not a complete bum. But, that's the thing. It worries me. Robert Guerrero might just lose to Omar Figueroa and then, like, pretty much become a low-level journeyman. And might even become a bum in terms of American people's standards. Robert Guerrero definitely needs to win the fight, man. I really think he needs to win the fight. I don't know if he's going to win the fight or not. I can't really be bothered to make this prediction, because who cares, man? It's not like he's going to come back to a higher level anyway. But if he does, hey, good luck to him, man. Good luck to him. Omar Figueroa is not really a bum. Ricky Burns is a decent fighter, very decent fighter. Terence Crawford fought him. It was a decent fighter. Omar Figueroa fought him, beat him. I think he beat him. Yep, he beat him in a unanimous decision. But yeah, man, so he's better than a guy who's just above bum status. Omar Figueroa is better than a guy who's just above bump status, that is. And just above bump status is Ricky Burns. Robert Guerrero is worse than a guy who's on that world level. He's really not on that, he's on a lower world level, if that makes sense. So this might end up being a competitive fight. Robert Guerrero, I feel like, is tough. He's pretty durable. He really has to use his footwork and everything, man. He can't be lazy in the ring. He's very lazy in the ring. Don't you all think, like, he's fighting all lazy shit, trying to be all macho and shit, but, like, lazy with the footwork, lazy with the everything. And all of a sudden, the last 10, 20 seconds of the fight, he's, like, brawling and shit for the fans. That's what keeps him relevant. He knows the performance he put out is lazy and just shite. It's fully shit, yeah? But he just goes out there in the last 20 seconds to do all this brawling shit. That keeps him relevant. That's the only thing, in my opinion, that's like, not the only thing, but that's like the 80% of the thing that he does right now that keeps him relevant. If he has any relevance of any sort, like, And I don't see him coming back either. If he does, like, he has to beat Omar Figueroa. He has to beat him in a good fashion. I think he beat him, but not in a devastating, like in a shut-up performance or like in a knockout performance. Like, we have to see that, man. Even if he knocks him out, I reckon it'll be a competitive fight until he knocks him out. 93 Boxing. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, comment on the video. Let me know what you think. I'm out.